Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Sunday and it just happens to be Mother's Day. And I'm going to make a bold statement and say every day is Mother's Day. And in Studio B, we got our lovely Miss Fiona. How you doing, Miss Fiona?
I can't complain, Dr. Ron. How are you?
I'm still alive, baby. I'm still alive. I'm glad to be alive, and I want to celebrate and applaud every mother or every mother prototype on the planet. Okay. I know that's kind of deep
hmm
for somebody when I say prototype, but we have people that are motherly instincts, motherly in nature, such as yourself, Miss Fiona. You take care of children 5 days a week, and you take care of them instead of their mother and father, and then you send them back to them. So
Yes.
you have the motherly instinct to want to do this type of thing. And I applaud you on this day.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It really does mean a lot,
Well,
especially.
hey, I understand.
Mhm.
It takes a lot. I'm not a mother. I got the fatherly instinct. I'm the
Mhm.
guy that when I hear somebody messing with y'all, I show up with a baseball bat, talking about where they at, where they at, we get our day next month. Okay.
Absolutely.
One
Yep.
day out the year, we get, Father's Day, our birthday, and maybe Christmas and New Year's, depending on how good you act during the course of the year. But for the most part, this all we get. But just like we do Black History 365 days out the year, I believe in celebrating mothers all 365 days out the year as well. Because, without mothers and what you do, sometimes some of us would not be able to survive, So I applaud all the mothers all over the world. I can't say it enough times,
Thank you.
So,
hmm
we gotta keep us and our mothers lifted up. Okay.
Yeah. hmm
Because it takes a village and it takes a family. And I hope all the mothers had a lovely day, of celebration. Somebody's whining and dining them all weekend, I hope, and they're having a good time, because some guys ain't gonna
hmm
show up again until next year this time. But Uh, and that's just keeping it real. Unfortunately, like, hey, I was there Mother's Day.
You funny. Let's go sip my coffee.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I know that Miss Fiona has got another engagement coming up, so we're gonna keep the small talk to a minimum so that she can, get out there. It's a beautiful day in Chicago. The sun is shining, a little windy, but it's still a beautiful day. We're
Yes.
gonna get this little advertisement in right quick, my shout outs, and then we're gonna get to the Black History moment, and then she's gonna run out the door. So y'all stand by 1 second. Here we go. I want to give a shout out to all of the healthcare heroes that are out there in the world doing what they do. And I appreciate you all. And I've always said every time that I go live, I'm going to celebrate you, give you a shout out because Corona is not dead. Corona is still alive. Okay. So I want you guys to be very careful and applaud your nurses, your healthcare professionals, your doctors, because they are on the front line keeping our family members alive. So I want you all to, show some love, appreciation their way. The reason why I wear this doctor shirt each and every broadcast is to salute them in solidarity. When we get it all clear, that Corona is gone and it ain't killing nobody no more, I'm gonna do a wardrobe change. Okay. Until then, I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. All right. Also, want to give a shout out to all of the pastors on the front line. By today being Sunday, I like to celebrate them on today. so that they know that we appreciate what they are doing on Sundays and every day of the week. You know, if you don't have somebody that you can get a finger on the pulse of what's going on in the world, I offer up Dr. Lloyd Michael Hunt. He is a person that I have been traveling with for over 30 years, and he has been showing up each and every day, offering up words of wisdom and encouragement during this entire pandemic. And he's been keeping us uplifted and praying for us just like we pray for him. So pray for your leadership, keep them uplifted. If you don't know how to find Dr. Hunt, I'm going to tell you. You can go over to ask-dr-ron.com. And when you get there, you will find my website. You scroll up to the top and you'll see little tabs. You'll see my YouTube channel. You'll see my Instagram. You'll see Twitter, all my social media. You can click on each one of those tabs, become my friend. You can subscribe. You know, you can look at a playlist that I have put together for everything that I do. I've got a playlist for Dr. Hunt. I've got a playlist for the Black History moments. I got a playlist for Street News Now. So you can go through and review all of our shows on the YouTube, as well as you can scroll down and see all of our advertisers, the people that help make this possible, all the people that spend money to support and do what we do here, make it a possibility. So please go over, browse, like, and share, support our vendors. You know, be a part of what we're doing here on the Ask Dr. Ron show. Okay. Now, as we have started out back in January, we have said that we're going to celebrate Black History 365 days out of the year. And Miss Fiona is going to bring us a Black History moment that we're going to be talking about. And then she's going to run out the door. So, what you got for us this week, Miss Fiona?
Okay. Happy Sunday, and to all female species, happy Mother's Day. Today's Black History Moment is about African American vernacular, also known as Ebonics. My resource is from the Linguistic Society of America, which advances scientific study of language since 1924. So some may ask, what is Ebonics? At its most literal level, Ebonics simply means black speech, a blend of words, ebony, black, and phonic sounds. The term was created in 1973 by a group of Black scholars who disliked the negative connotations of terms like non-standard Negro English that had been coined in the 1960s, when the first modern large-scale linguistic studies of African American studies communities began. The term Ebonics never caught on among linguistics, so much less among the general public. However, that all changed when Ebonics controversy of December 1996 in Oakland, California, the school board recognized it as a primary language of its majority African American students and resolved it to take it into account when teaching standard or academic English. What does Ebonics sound like? For those who don't know, Ebonics pronunciation includes features like the omission of a final consonant word, like some people will say pass, Ebonics will say pass. Some people will say hand, some people will say hand. It is the lesser pronunciation. It's also, and let's also not forget that it also occurs in the vernacular of white English too, especially in the South. The origin, the origins of Ebonics is also from Africa, noting that West African languages often lack the th sounds and final consonant clusters that replacing or simply these occurs in both U.S. Ebonics and West African English, spoken in Nigeria or Ghana. And although there's still some arguments that there distinction between completed action and Ebonics tense aspect system reflects all on the sentence structure. Why is this important? It seems reasonably to suggest that both views are partially correct and that African American vernacular developed to some extent through restructuring, while it has also inherited many of today's distinctive features from older varieties of English, which were once spoken. And that, my friends, is today's Black History moment.
So you know that was a great debate at one time. You know whether or not Ebonics should be accepted as a particular style or linguistic style of speaking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some scholars believe that you're handicapping children by allowing them to not say words properly the way they were intended to be said in the English language. But it was even, reported that with standardized testing across, educational levels, to whether you should advance from one level to the next,
Mm-hmm.
that there were a handicap to some young people because they may have known the what the test was trying to imply, which should be a first, second, third grade level understanding, but because it was in a language that they were not familiar with, they were, being failed and crippled and punished because of it. So
Mm-hmm.
when they begin to adjust the language of standardized testing to include Ebonics, so to speak, because they haven't completely accepted it across the board, then they found out that students of color were able to do better in standardized testing with some of the
Mm-hmm.
things that they were, um, working on, the
Yep.
tests. So it helped improve them in their journey of education. Now, the negative side of that is that some people will say that now you've just handicapped a whole educational process. And so the debate will probably continue forever and ever whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing. You know,
Yep.
I think that if you evaluate people and make sure that their understanding and comprehension level is where it should be, then people will have an opportunity to excel in whatever level of accomplishment that they're trying to achieve. Very good topic. See, you didn't know I was gonna go there, did you? See, see,
I'm glad you did.
see. I know a little something, something. You know.
Yes, you do.
Yes, but good topic. Thank you. Something that we probably should revisit again when we get some educators on here. We can get the opposing viewpoint, whether it's helped or hurt, our generation of people or younger.
I
So
agree.
once again, shout out to each and every person that's out there celebrating on this day. Happy Mother's Day. Our guest this week, this is not the show. I always got to tell y'all, this is not the show. This is just the invite or the promo to come be a part of the show this Tuesday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And our guest this week will be my brother in broadcasting, Professor Reggie Miles. Now he'll be a good person to broach that question with. So write that on your pad and ask him what he think about Ebonics, okay? And we'll let him give us a whole dissertation and a whole cliff note on some book that he didn't read, okay? Because Reggie
Yes,
is
sir.
definitely an educated young man, okay? Okay, old man. He ain't
Mhm.
young, he old. But look, you all come back, be with us on this Tuesday. I am going to have a heck of a good time hanging out with my brother in broadcast because we always do. So you all have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe out there. Try not to get in no trouble. You want to say something before we get out of here, Miss Fiona?
Please enjoy today and every day because Mother's Day is 365 days.
Amen. I like that. All right, look, we're gonna slide over here. We want y'all to take a look at this information. This is where you can make donations to help support what we are doing here on the Ask Dr. Ron. We need your help. We need your support. We need you guys to make contributions. We look forward to seeing you all on Tuesday. Y'all be safe.